Hey guys, it's Hannah. I'm here to show y'all how I stay organized in school. It's going to be kind of like a what's in my bag video. No, not really. It's going to be like a school organization video. Just telling you how I stay organized, what I do, what I use. I'm trying new methods of how to become a better student this year, so hopefully these work for me. I'm not saying that these are going to work for you. You could be a completely different way, there's a completely different way of studying and everything, so what works for you works for you. This is just what works for me. So I'm going to get started. So I'm going to show you first what's in my binder, then what's in my backpack, and then I'm going to do some tips at the end of the video, which this is going to be very long if you can't really tell. So I'm going to show you my binder. I've got, this is just a 2-inch notebook. Has my schedule at the front of it and my locker combination. And in the front pocket, I'm going to have to change the camera around. In the front pocket is my composition notebook. Let me switch hands real quick. Is my composition notebook. And this is for math class. You just have your notes right there. So usually it just makes its home in one of these little pockets right here. And just stays like that. Then this is what the inside of my binder looks like on the right side. You can see my tabs. Okay. So the cool thing about this binder, if I can get this little, is this little stopper thing right here. That I think is going to make it more durable than most binders that have like the 2 clasps. So first off, when you look at my binder, you see a 1 subject notebook. This is basically here just in case I need extra paper or anything like that comes up. This is wide ruled. And I usually use college ruled, but just if I have like a paper that's due or something and I just don't really feel like sorting through all this paper and notes and stuff, I have the notebook. Then, shut this. Then my dividers I love, because these are the dividers with the pockets in them. And I really did not know why everybody was making such a big deal about these, because I just thought they were just dividers. But these actually keep me really, really organized. And especially if your teachers do not always hole punch stuff. All you have to do is just insert it in here, and then you have it, you look at it, it's the first thing that you see, basically, when you go to your subjects. And all you have to do is just pull it out, you have it. So, if you have, a homework assignment or something, all you have to do is just put it in here, and you see it, and you're cool. So this is just my history one. My history tab, divider, whatever. And then, I just have my notes, whole bunch of paper. I'm a paper hoarder, so then it just goes in the direction of classes that I would need paper, need to take notes and stuff. I don't have, PE or my elective class, just because I don't think that would be that important. So that's just how I stay organized in my binder. Oh, I forgot to show you just one other thing. My biology section and my math section are the main ones in my binder that I'm most proud of because of the fact that they're more structured. So right here at the front, I have just my homework. And I always put my homework in front just so I know I have it. This right here is my biology syllabus. I recommend that you keep the syllabus if you don't have to turn it in. And then I have my table of periodic elements. I had to remember some of these last year for science class. And I just kept them as a memory of last year. And plus the science teacher last year gave it to us so we could remember our periodic tables, and we have it for college as well. So then we just have the Cornell notes that I take. That's an example paper. Then in math, I have the same thing, course syllabus. Then it just starts notes and homework and stuff. So that's all I really wanted to show y'all. But I just wanted to let y'all see the tabs that I like the most. It took like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. And my hair's all messed up. So in my book bag, which I'll show you my binder, or my backpack, I'm half asleep, if you can't tell. So this is what my backpack looks like. I got this from Mexico when I went on the cruise. And it's pretty big. It could fit a lot of things in here. But we're just going to focus on 2 things for right now. First of all, I keep a 5-subject notebook. And my main reason for having this, and this is going to seem really stupid, is for homework. For some reason, I thought that I would use this as my homework notebook, which I really haven't used it since I've been getting homework. But I thought I would just use it, like bring it home and do my homework in this, and just take it out. You have it. Sort it by class, like, by classes like history, biology. Just write it on these little orange pieces of paper. I really don't know what I'm doing with this, so I think I just wanted to buy one. But, if that ever happens. Then in my pencil pouch, I keep some necessities. Most of it is just me being crazy and saying, hey, I need 45 pencils. Not that I bought that many. I bought like a pack of 10, and I had some at my house, so I just kind of left over from last year. So I just kind of mixed them together. But I guess the top things that I have are highlighters. You always need highlighters. I just now figured out in high school that you kind of need highlighters. It's only been a week, but everybody kept saying, well, you need a highlighter or a pen. I prefer a highlighter. Post-its were required for biology, but you can also get Post-its to keep memos to yourself, or, to keep tabs. And speaking of tabs, I have a couple of them right here. These are also from Post-it. These are just these little things that you just sit on the desk and you pull them out and you write on them and you're done. So, I'm thinking that the red ones would be test, quiz, or homework or whatever. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I just have them so I stay in order and I know what I need to study. I know what I have a test on, what I need to go back over and look for homework, whatever. Calculator, always a necessity. Whether you think you need it or you know you don't, you always need a calculator because you never know. You might have that one, mind fart and you don't know what you're doing. Just use the calculator. It makes it 10 times easier. Plus, I think it's required that you take it. For algebra, I think it is. I don't know. Now, colorful pens, such as these. This is not really colorful, but colorful pens and regular black and white pens. Black and blue pens. Because the colorful pens can be used for notes or self-memos and stuff. Make your notes a little bit more fun. And a little bit more organized. Because, you can have, a set of purple notes that are that's what I do. I use, a green pen one day. Purple, blue, pink, whatever color I feel like for my notes. And then if the teacher doesn't say you have to have a certain color of pen or whatever, I could use them for homework or classwork or whatever. And I just keep the black pens just in case, Also, mechanical pencils. You can never go wrong with a couple of mechanical pencils. And you might want to keep some extra lead. But if you have enough pencils, you don't need lead. You're okay. Expo marker, I have this in here because biology required me to. And then the rest are just pens and pencils and permanent markers. So for the tips, this should be a very quick video. It's not. I would recommend buying the tabs and highlighters just because you need to stay organized. And highlighters and tabs might get you there. Like, if you're like me, I like color. If things are more colorful and vibrant, I'm more likely to, like, look at it or see it or pay attention. So highlighters just kind of draw my attention. Like, you know, if I see it marked on a page, then I know, hey, let me pay attention to this word. And if I don't know what a word means, you can highlight it too. You can look it up. You seem so much more smarter. Is that a word? Smarter? I don't know. Than everybody else. Not everybody else, but you just seem more educated if you, and the teacher might give you extra points or whatever. If you, like, you know, don't know the word, go look it up in the dictionary, go look it up on dictionary.com, do something, and figure out what it is that, you know, just figure out every little aspect. Another thing is note-taking. I have to take the Cornell note format. I really don't like the Cornell note format. I think it's a waste of time. But I'm still going to do it because it's required. And it's just a way of taking notes. So, I don't care. But, because I just feel like the Cornell notes, like, you have to draw the lines. And it's just really dumb. But, you know, it helps you stay organized. So they say. So, I'm all for it. But a way to make that more entertaining, I guess, less boring, because those are very boring. Standardized notes is, again, you can use colorful pens. I know if you use pencils all the time, you can't really use colorful lead, but colorful pens, highlighters, you can personalize your notes. Like, the teacher is not going to get on to you if you use text lingo to shorten a word or two. Unless you have to turn the notes in, then you might have to write the notes exactly how the teacher says it. But if it's not really, and don't write down every single word. Like, I say that a lot, I'm sorry. So, like, you don't have to write down every single paragraph, every single sentence, everything that comes out of the teacher's mouth or is on the PowerPoint. Just get to the points that are so short and simple. Like, you know, like if there's some vocabulary words and you think that in a couple of weeks you're going to forget what that word means, just go ahead, copy down the definition, copy down a handful of notes that you think are essential for you. And you have your whole entire notes based on it. So if you take because there's a whole bunch of words and stuff that you do not really need to write down. Then there's a bunch of stuff that you need to write down. And if your notes have got all of the stuff that you don't need, and like 2 sentences of the stuff that you do need, you're not going to be really prepared for the test on the notes. So, you know, kind of sort through, read them before you write them down. And if the sentences do not look like, you know, they're that important, then you don't have to write it down. And basically the teacher might even say, well, don't write this part down. Then, you know, you're free, you have a whole bunch more paper to use. So, basically, and, you know, try to have fun in school. Don't, like, I'm not saying it has to be all about the books, because I'm that kind of student. I don't really care. Like the book, let's go talk to this cute boy at my locker. I'm trying to get out of that stage. So, kind of put the books first, but always remember, have fun. If you can make it more colorful or the way that you like it, then I recommend that you do it. Like keeping tabs for me is a new way to make sure I get what I need to get done. Also carry an agenda. I need to get my school agendas haven't come in yet, so I'm waiting for those still. Carry your textbooks home. Like I know it's a pain in the butt to carry a 5-pound book home just to do like a couple of vocabulary words or just to study for a couple minutes. but still, it's important that you carry your books and try not to forget them. Yeah, I know I sound like people's mothers, but it's just the necessities. To stay organized, to make sure that you get good grades, you have to bring what you need home. And basically that's your books, that's your paper, your notes, everything. That's why they made us get big binders. They didn't really make us, but because we have binders for every subject. So that, like a binder for every, a binder that holds everybody's notes, everybody's papers, but the dividers just divide them up. And the reason I only got 5, again, is because that's the only kind that the store had with the pockets. And because it's not really an essential for you to have like a folder for PE, because really you run around. You don't really write down notes. So I didn't think that was necessary. Then for my elective, which is theater, you're just going to have a whole bunch of scripts and stuff, so you can just take a folder, or you don't really need a part in your binder for that. So if your elective requires you to get another tab, then I would. But if you look at your schedule and say, hey, I don't really think I need a part in my binder for this, because you have so much more room if you do that, I promise you. And carry a whole bunch of paper. I'm a paper queen. And carry plenty of writing utensils. Like if you're into pencils, because you can erase your mistakes, carry extra erasers and carry extra lead. I would prefer the mechanical pencils, but if you are into the wooden pencils, just make sure that you carry a pencil sharpener, and just make sure that you have what you need, and just make sure that you have fun with it. And that is about all for this video. It is a very long video. I'm so sorry for this. But yeah, if you have any more school-related videos that you want me to do, just comment below. Let me know. I know this video is probably very, very boring for y'all. But I'm half asleep. I'm about to go to bed. So, good night, everybody. Bye.